What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing the December 2020, I know it's late, income report. So for folks who might be new to this channel, my name's Jacquelyn. I am an indie author, and I also have a few other different creative entrepreneur type business endeavors, including book cover design and obviously this YouTube channel. So I have committed to, on a monthly basis, reporting on my earnings essentially. And like, spoiler, this month there were no earnings. I was in the red. Oh, it's embarrassing. So you can follow along on that journey. I'll link up in the cards to the November report. That was the first one that I've done, and I'm going to be doing this on a monthly basis, as I've said before. The problem is that some earnings don't get reported until several months later, which is why you're getting this in February for December. Essentially, you'll also be getting January's in March, and then February's in April, etc., because there is one stream of income that is very behind on reporting earnings. Also, last month in November, I kind of reported all over the place. In some instances, I reported on what I earned that month, even though it wasn't yet paid out. And in other instances, I reported on what was paid out that month. So moving forward, to keep everything kind of on the same streamline, I suppose, is that I'm going to be reporting on what was earned and what was spent in the month, even if it's not paid to me or paid by me that month. It's just because there's some things, like for example with book publishing, Amazon doesn't pay until like 90 days later, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I make so little with books right now that it's not making that big of a dent, but it takes 90 days for them to pay, and then other things take 2 months, and then other things take 1 month, other things are 2 weeks. So it just doesn't, like, that unit of time doesn't make sense. So whatever I state I have earned in the month of December, that is like number of books sold, number of cover designed, number of YouTube views, that particular month. I might not actually have received that money that month. I'll receive it down the line. And the expenses that I have are not necessarily like paid that particular month. For example, sometimes I'll subscribe to something and I don't have to pay until the end of the subscription, even though I purchased it that month. So basically it's anything I earned and spent in the month, but that doesn't necessarily mean I was paid or have paid it. I hope that makes sense. Sorry if it was rambling, but now let's get right into the spreadsheet. And I'm pointing over here because my computer's there. All right, so we are looking at December 2020 here. I have actually made some adjustments to the November units and revenue. So when you go and look at the November video, if the numbers don't line up, it's just because there were a couple things added. For example, in the last couple days of November, I actually did sell some audiobooks, as you can see here, but that wasn't reported on until January. So yes. This is why we've got the 2-month lag. But let's take a look at December. So as I mentioned earlier, I was very much in the red this month. I had a lot of expenses, a lot of startup costs, and yeah, didn't make that much money. So you will see the expenses are at the bottom. But let's kick it off with book publishing. So the first section on my budgeting spreadsheet is books, and these are the current products highlighted in green that I have released. You'll notice there are 3 different ebook types. That is because this is the full-priced ebook, and these two, D1 and D2, are discount codes. I do use product codes because I have, as you can see, a whole bunch of tabs down at the bottom. Maybe you can't, maybe I'll crop it out. But if you can see them, I have a whole bunch of other tabs that I do income projections, etc., etc. And I have different products, so they have different product codes. Essentially, I did have the ebook priced full price for part of the month of December and sold 4. And so from those 4 ebooks, I made $18.68 Canadian. This is in Canadian dollars. I've converted everything to be in Canadian because I am Canadian. So the ebook was full price for a while and I sold 4, making $18.68. I then actually did set it back to be $0. So All the King's Traders is still $0. I'm just trying to get it out there. I'm really just trying to get it out there. And in the month of December, probably towards the end, there were 22 copies of that sold/downloaded, obviously resulting in $0 of income. I then also sold in the month of December 3 paperbacks, making $9.12, and 3 audiobooks, making $4.15. Some of those were probably promo codes that were redeemed, which is why it's so little. If you compare that to November, where I sold 3 and made $16. So, you know. So that totals up to 32 book units sold for $31.95, which, like, you know, I think is pretty good. I quite enjoy that. That's great. So then we're gonna hop down to other income streams, and I'm just gonna scroll down a bit here. Ooh, I'm gonna cover up expenses actually, so you guys got a quick preview there, but we're gonna save that till the end. But I've now added this column here called number. I didn't track that in the month of December, and it's just to see how many units / the size of that particular alternate income. So for example, for my YouTube channel, the number that I am including there is the subscriber count. So in December, I had approximately 1,500 subscribers, which is like mind-blowing. That's absolutely incredible. I can't believe that many people have decided to follow on my journey, and like that is just, I'm so thankful. So if you're one of my subscribers, thank you. If you're not one of my subscribers, I would love for you to consider subscribing. It literally means the absolute world. And you know, if you're not there yet, because I get it sometimes, you're just not there yet, you haven't seen enough content. Do I like this person? Do I not like this person? If you're not there yet, just a like on the video would be super appreciated. So like, thank you. Love you. But 1,500 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. And then 5 folks on Patreon for $12.03. And I forgot to mention, on YouTube, I made through ad revenue and membership, $37.68. On my cover design through website and Facebook, I made $0 because I am advertising very sporadically my cover design on Facebook, and my website is like trash. It's not even fully operational yet. So I made $0 there, but I did kick off my cover design business in the month of December. I've got a video actually showing some of my freelance work, so I'll link it up in the cards here. You can go and have a look. But for the month of December, I did make 4 cover sales, resulting in $42.39, which is very, very exciting. And I am happy to report that my cover design business is going super well through the months of January and February. And I'm just like over the moon. I think now I've designed probably about 25 covers for people, which is absolutely incredible. I do use Fiverr. So my covers right now are actually very inexpensive. If you're looking for one, the link is down below. Yeah. So it's been really, really fun, and I've just been having a great experience. So there I have made $92.10, which is very exciting. Yeah, that's very exciting. So between my books and my other income streams, like that's quite a lot of extra income because I do have a full-time job. This is in addition to my full-time job. But now we're gonna get to the expenses, which, you will see that I spent a lot in the month of December. And like I said, I have a full-time job, so I can support these expenses. It's not a big deal, but I would love to always be in the black when it comes to my book publishing business. But December, I was not. I was very, very, very much in the red, and you'll see why. So we're gonna go scroll down slowly. Wix websites. I spent $33.73. That is nothing new. I have several websites on Wix, 3 I think, and that's what the total is. Shutterstock. $38.98 for my subscription, also not new. Adobe Creative Suite, $44.44, also not new. Also, the reason that it changed from the previous month is because of the conversion rate from USD to Canadian dollars, and StreamYard, $33.01. Again, those are not changing. And I would have been probably, I would have still been in the red. I still didn't make enough money to cover my costs. But then we get the Shutterstock extra. So I was spending a lot of time teaching myself cover design, and I didn't realize Shutterstock had different plans. So I ended up having to pay their extras, which again, this is in US dollars, converting to Canadian dollars, which is just killer, which it's really expensive to buy extra stock images that aren't part of a plan. So I was buying them in like groups of 5. Anyway, I was just like so new to purchasing stock images. I have done it in the past, but never in the large quantities that I needed. I'm happy to report I've upgraded my plan and now can have like 350 images per month. It still costs a small fortune for those, but I'm not gonna get screwed like I got screwed here. So in December, I got screwed by Shutterstock. Love them, but Anyway, that was so painful. However, I made a whole bunch of pre-made covers. I made covers for clients, and I also just went through their portfolio and downloaded images. So that was really great. I spent a couple bucks on renderings, and then I do have a couple shipping costs. So I did ship, and now you can see how much in the red I was. I did ship a couple books to giveaway winners, and then I also shipped for the AuthorTube virtual retreat, which is a writing retreat that I host virtually. I shipped out the stickers for that, so that cost about, you know, shipping together was about $100. So my expenses were, it makes me want to throw up, $573. Again, this Shutterstock extra fee here though was completely my mistake. I needed to up my plan. I'm now paying like quite an expensive amount for a plan, but I am going to be buying an annual subscription up front, so that reduces the overall monthly cost. Anyway, I'm not going to get all into it. It's not that important, but I have found a way to reduce that cost so I don't get screwed like this again. Basically, it's still going to be expensive, but I won't get screwed like this. So $573 in expensive, which is soul crushing. Inexpensive, sorry, I said expensive. It is expensive though, it is expensive. Which brings me to a total profit / loss of $448.95. And that was the month of December, guys. It is not glamorous. I am very fortunate to have a full-time job to support my creative endeavors. And like I said, I have plans to be in the black. I would like to make everybody aware right now that as of February, I don't actually know January, but I can tell you right now I'm doing really well in February, and I'm definitely in the black in February, so there's no worries there. But the month of December, was killer. So perfect timing, everyone. The snow plows outside and making a whole bunch of noise, so I'm gonna sign off here. I hope you really liked this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, liking, and comment down below what you would like to see when it comes to the creative entrepreneur / indie author business, because I am literally happy to share anything. That is why you're seeing my expenses and profits / no profits this month. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, really means the world. And hopefully I have a January report that is not in the red and it's in the black. All right, thanks so much, everyone. Bye.